Shalom, shalom, man. Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praise to the Most High Yahweh Shema Mashiach Yahushai. All praise to the Most High Yahweh Shema Mashiach Yahushai. It's your brother Gabar with another one. Got the children, got the Ace Boom Coon wife in the background. You about to just, bring out, some Shabbat fire. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go deep. I'm not bringing out no dark sayings, no parables, but I'm trying to edify the children, and let whatever these children is going to be doing in the next day or the next hour, to let them feel like they're actually doing the work of the Most High. You feel me? So what we gonna do is we gonna bring out certain things because we got some kids in the background, TJ friends. I'm gonna deal with, because you want to edify, you want to educate your children, and you want them to know the history in the Bible, regardless if they don't understand. So before I start, I was gonna wait because the kids was gonna leave, but my Rib's daughter Yaya, my Yaya bear, she was like, "What did you say? You said you wanted to do before you leave?"
I want to wait till I'm done done studying.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So before she was gonna leave and go to her grandmother, she was like, the first thing I want to do, I want to study. And that's a beautiful shocker. And that's amazing that a child would want to say that. So Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, chapter 30, verse 3, and it says, I'm gonna start with 1. It says, "He that loveth his son causes him ought to feel the rod." So that means if you have a daughter or a son, you're gonna pop them upside the head, pop they behind if they not if they're being disobedient, if they not listening, if they going off, they running across the street, daughter either peeing outside, anything that these children is gonna do them, you're not gonna spare the rod. And it says that he may have joy of him in the end. So you're going to have joy that you discipline your child, because then, Lord willing, when they get older, they won't depart from the way that you're teaching them, right? Verse 2, it says, "He that chastiseth his son shall have joy in him." So the more that we chastise our children and direct our children, the more joy we're going to have in our children. So just like TJ friend, he over here, that he's being edified, even though he's not my child, when he come in this house, I am going to chastise this little man so he can know, because he is a Hebrew Israelite. Closed mouth don't get fed. So if I don't educate him, he's not going to understand what real love is. You feel me? So when he come in here, he's getting edified, he's getting led. Like, I don't know what he's getting taught when he's not here. But in this house, he is taught that he is a king and he is God chosen people. So if he out here moving too fast, he doing something that he shouldn't do, he will see me say, "Yo man, Kwali, man, sit your butt down. Kwali, what you doing? How you feeling, Kwali? Yo, Kwali, you can't be doing that." And it's love, because you want him to grow up to be a man just like you, to be smart, be educated, be something that a woman would desire when he gets older. And it says, "And shall rejoice of him amongst his acquaintance." So I'm going to be joy that TJ, Araya, Mai, and Kwali is actually edified, right? Mai, you better be paying attention, because I ain't gonna lie, I will tell the world what you did yesterday. And at the end of the day, she got corrected. She got the rod on her. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, now she better know. My eyes is everywhere. I'm gonna know something that you did, and guess what? I tore that butt up. Mama, did you get your butt tore? Let me hear you say yes. Say it. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so did you do something good or did you do something bad?
Bad.
Huh?
Bad.
Right. So at the end of the day, is you going to do it again? Right. So at this time, these children is not at the age to just be doing whatever the hell they want to do, man. You have to educate them. You have to discipline them. Verse 3, it says, "He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy." So even if Kwali not my son, the kids next door, the more I educate them on who they is, even though they parents and they family not teaching them, is going to grieve the enemy, because this man Kwali, my Yaya, and TJ, they're going to be smarter than the people that they chilling with, because they're going to know who they is. And it's about to educate the children children so that they can know they have an inheritance. If you want to rule the earth, you have to tell these kids so that they can play a role to actually being a man. So when I look at everybody, no offense to my Rev, she ain't probably got fringes on, but she is dressing modest. Yaya and Mama not dressing modest. Kweli and TJ, they don't have fringes on. So if it came a time, if we getting ready for war, I'm going to say fringe check. I got my fringes on. I'm prepared. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a light outside your house, in your house, you better have something that's going to make you look like a light. But for my Rib, she looks like a light because she's dressing modest. That's grieving the enemy. You know what I'm saying? And it says, and before his friends, he shall rejoice of him. So when TJ going out to his friends and all of that, I'm going to be rejoiced because TJ leaving the house with fringes on. Regardless if he playing, he not even thinking about the fringes. He walked out this house to be a light. And eventually somebody going to say, hey, what is those? Oh, I would never wear those. And now he going to tell him, hey, God said we got to wear these to remind us to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Today is about to be the Shabbat when it get to 625. So that should educate Kweli, TJ, Mama, and Yaya, so that the more friends that they get, the more that they can edify, right? We're going to keep going, but what did you have to say, TJ?
I remember you said, so when we dig, if we was digging this floor, it would have been a treasure, and you said the more you discipline kids, you get more treasure.
Yeah, kind. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But the more you dig, the treasure is the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? So we got to dig deep to understand who we is and what we got to supply, right? So if we're all humble, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all humble. I'm not, because I know the kids, they about to be leaving soon. Go upstairs if you got to answer the call. And if somebody want to know what you're doing, you tell them you're getting educated. So we gonna go to Philippians, right? So Philippians chapter 2, verse 3 to 11. And it says, let nothing be done through strife and vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves. So I don't want to say that, hey, I'm better than you, Kweli. He shouldn't be saying, hey, Kweli, I'm better than you. He should just be able to say, hey, Kweli, I'm different than you because I know who I am. I got fringes on. I'm doing this. You need to be part of the Hebrew Israelite gang because you got to know who you is, man. And when they both do it, pressers, they're going to be better than all these other nations. But from your left and to your right, women shouldn't be trying to outdo one another. Brothers shouldn't be trying to outdo one another. Your lot and your portion is your portion. I might have the gift of the gab. I might be a low-ranked teacher, but that is my portion. You might have a brother that's good with precepts. You might have a brother that's security. You might have a brother that might control the treasury or the incense. But we shouldn't be putting brothers down because that might be the case when you boast in yourself and you're not boasting brothers and sisters being in this truth. Like I'm gonna say this, for out of everybody in the household, Yaya and my Rib is the only one that was thinking about Bible study. Those is the only one. So I can say, hey, they better than Kweli, TJ, in my mind. No, what that just means, that is a form of being a role model, and that's a form of Yaya and her mom being the light to get them to be on fire to learn. You feel me? They not really going in the book. I'm just reading it for them, But to hear children or your woman say, hey, as we doing Bible study, that should motivate every other child. Like, damn, she asked for Bible study and I didn't. And that should make people feel bad. But we're not supposed to be looking down on one another. You know what I'm saying? I got you. You got a precept? I'll bring out your precept before I keep going. All praises. If anybody got precepts, you bring it out, man. Psalms chapter 68. Psalms chapter 68, verse 5, right? It reads, a father of the fatherless and a judge of the widow is God in his holy habitation. Come on, man. Yo, and there's some kids out here that's fatherless, man. But when you get in this truth, some of these kids actually gain fathers, man. Some of these kids, no offense, I love them. And sometimes I use examples to wake up other people. So Kwali, do you have a father? Is your father outside? So the things that we talking about in this household, are you being educated on this knowledge? Outside of this house, is somebody telling you a Hebrew Israelite? Say yes or no. I need to hear you.
No.
So at the end of the day, each one teach one. If he don't know the knowledge, and this is TJ best friend, we have to feed him this knowledge, man, so he can know who he is, man. You know what I'm saying? So back to Ephesians, right? Philippians, verse 4. Chapter 2, verse 4, it says, look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. So I shouldn't be looking like, damn, I got all these things, I'm fresher than everybody, oh man, I got all this knowledge, but I'm not even trying to help another brother. Yo, brother, do you know what this is? You know what I'm saying? Like Kwali, do you know what an Israelite is? So if before, when I asked you, when TJ told you he was an Israelite, you didn't know, right? So at the end of the day, if he don't know something, I should be educating on him. This is why, as a Hebrew Israelite, you shouldn't be selfish with the knowledge you got or the way that you're walking. Of course. And every brother, every father, or every mother that have children, or you see your kids playing with another child, and you in this truth, you should be pulling that kid in the house and be like, hey, did you know you a Hebrew Israelite? We gotta wake up these children, man, before this time come, man. It's gonna be nukes hitting America. These kids should be prepared for that, right? We're gonna sum it up. Verse 5, it says, let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus, whom being in the form of God thought it not robbery to be equal with God. God created all things, and Christ came. He didn't say, oh, I'm greater, or I'm just like me and him is 50-50. He basically belittled himself. He humbled himself and said, hey, I am nothing without God. God is above me. So this is why, brothers, I'm just a vessel, man. And at the end of the day, the same thing I'm doing, you could do it. TJ gonna be able to do it. If I could do it, you could do it. If you could do it, I can do it. The same thing she doing, Mai and Yaya, they're supposed to be moving in the same way because Viola is moving in that way. You know what I'm saying? It's each one teaching. We all have a role. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get older, Quali, you're gonna need a woman that's dressing modest and not dressing with pants on. You know what I'm saying? Because now that's the opposite what the Most High said. You know, and then being disciplined. Learning is a time to play and a time to be serious. If I'm educating you now, or if you're in the house and everybody watching a movie, that is not a time to go play and jump around. That's a time to be serious and just sit there and be still. You know what I'm saying? And when you getting educated, you don't want to be whispering and talking and doing all that other extra stuff, because then you're going to get called out. And then somebody might say something and then you get in your feelings. We all need correction. I need correction. She need correction. Y'all might need correction. Y'all both definitely need correction because y'all boys. Y'all the leaders. If I was to die and then y'all got older, you guys are the leaders for all the other kids over here that don't know who they is. And at the end of the day, can I trust y'all to lead them? Hell no, I don't trust y'all right now. Because y'all not obedient. You're not obedient. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, TJ, his mind should always be, I need my fringes on. Mom, I need fringes on this shirt, that shirt. Hey, yo, Mom, Grandma got me a birthday present, but Grandma, I can't celebrate birthdays. Can you give me a toy before my birthday? TJ is not doing that. So that means his mind is not knowing who he is, because it's not Samson, not in one scripture said, hey, Mom, Dad, it's my birthday. Can you give me these things? I'm supposed to educate him to let him know. Don't ego yourself. Don't boast yourself. Don't worry about your one day like everybody's supposed to bow down and just think about you. You got to do that so kids don't grow up and have an ego on themselves. You know what I'm saying? Got to be like Christ. Verse 7, it says, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of man, and being found in the fashion of a man, he humbled himself and became obedient to death, even the death of the cross. Wherefore God also have highly exalted him and given him a name which is above every name. So when we are humble, we belittle ourselves so the Most High can increase us, so the Most High can lift up our name and stature. So if TJ give his mind up and be like, let me be obedient to my mother and father, he's going to be increased to know that he been obedient knowing that, okay, he is getting more mighty in the spirit. Okay, everybody in the house is going fast. It's going to increase everybody. If kids think, oh, yo, I want this toy, or I want this, the more that the children is more obedient, they're going to get these gifts and these toys that they so what desire. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if children is not being disobedient, you don't want to get your children anything, because now they're going to think that they can just get anything in the world. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is. We got to be more obedient, more humble in this truth, more humble in the household, and more obedient in the household. As a woman, as a man, and as children, y'all supposed to be obedient, because y'all the next. And if somebody was to come in here and rob or kill somebody in here, y'all gonna look at me to cover all of y'all. Y'all gonna look at me to defend all of y'all. And at the end of the day, as a man, I got to teach you how to be a man. Right now, I'm not supposed to wait four years later or 10 years later. Stop touching that dang scarf. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm talking about. Right in front of you, when you teach kids, they'll be right disobedient in front of you, doing a whole lot of moving. You know what I'm saying? And then make excuses why they can't focus. You know what I'm saying? If my daughter was sitting still, her scarf wouldn't be being loose. Then she wanna fake fall asleep. But as soon as we get done, my daughter wanna run everywhere upstairs in this damn house. TJ, he might not want to sit still, but as soon as he eat or he go to his grandmother's, as soon as we get done, he's gonna be running all up in this house. Now I can't say nothing really hard about Yaya, because Yaya is by far one of the most submissive persons in this damn house, besides myself and my Red. For a child, Yaya, my Rib's oldest child, this girl is like full blown submissive. When I used to get mad at her about TJ and my Yaya room, this girl Yaya will get upset if her room not right, and she would tell her mom. What would she tell you, babe?
What would she tell me?
Yeah, if her room got messed up, or if her room didn't look neat. You don't remember? Well, I'll rephrase. What?
She would be like, so if I did it, she would be like, TJ,
no,
I'm telling mommy.
No, that's not it. No. Yaya would say, she would be like, TB is going to be mad at me about my room. If somebody mess up her room, she would think I'm going to be upset with her. Is that right or is that wrong, Yaya?
That's right.
See?
I know one thing. She cleaned her room better than I cleaned mine.
You see that? And that shows that she's a form of showing how to be submissive in this whole house. As a woman and for men, we're supposed to be submissive to these scriptures, right?
She's only 9 years old.
Come on, you feel me? She says she want to work. She want to do tasks. And she want to be part of the Gabar business, man. She want to wash dishes, man. And that's what a submissive woman's supposed to be. But you got to show obedience. And she is showing that. If you want to be in that, you got to look at what she doing. She'll go outside and then come back in the house. She could be by herself, and Yaya, all she need is, hey, let me get a sandwich, let me get something to drink. But Yaya not about to be jumping, running. She not going to tear, if she ain't here by herself, she not going to tear up this house. But you, in my mind, dude, we can't leave it up. All three of y'all, we can't leave it up to y'all. Y'all going to tear it up. And then you and mama, we tell you to sit down, you'll go upstairs and mess up your whole damn room. Mess up the hallway. You know what I'm saying? So it's no decor with you in my mind. That's why y'all got to get tap, tap, tap. But if you want to be in decor, you should be looking at your older sister, because she shows a high example on how to be submissive, how to be subjective. When you are submissive, that just means you're lowering yourself. If your mom tell you, hey, sit down, be quiet, that is being submissive when you do it. If I'm telling you to sit still, no jumping around while the word coming out, that's you being submissive. As a man, we supposed to be submissive to the word, because you're the teacher. You know what I'm saying? The woman's supposed to be submissive to you. So how can any woman, when you get to my age, how's she going to be submissive to you if you're not even submissive to your own parents? He say, honor thy mother and thy father. So that's a form of you being submissive. They tell you, hey, yo, you know what? Your grandmother's trying to take you out. Yo, TJ, I'm going to let you go, but you need to know you can't buy and sell on the Sabbath. Are you going to be submissive and be like, yo, grandma, I want to come over, but can we wait until after the Sabbath? Because I don't want you to buy and sell. I want you to get to the kingdom. That shows you love your grandmother, and that shows you honor your mother and your father. I'm not going to lie. This is just because you're a child. And I'm being honest with you so that every child can be educated. There's a lot of children that's not doing that. It's not saying you don't love us, but spiritually, if you was really on this walk, you would be like, nah, I can't go because I know my grandmother gonna buy me something. So grandma, can you come get me Saturday night? Please come get me Saturday night. And then she might be like, okay, honey child, honey bunny, I'll come get you a Saturday night. Because you know that you don't want your grandmother to buy and sell on the Sabbath. Look how the Lord worked. My grandmother wanted to come and get her, but she knew it was the Sabbath, but she said, hey, I gotta go to work. Guess what I told her? I said, all praises to the Most High, because you would have did something, and guess what? I want my daughter to know that you can't buy and sell on the Sabbath. So now she can't go nowhere. Then my mom is upset for what she did yesterday. Guess what? That's wonderful how the Most High can chastise Israel. She was about to was going to go to a party and have a good time. But the Most High allowed her to get chastised. Now she got to stay in the house because of what she did yesterday. That's amazing. And it's off of being disciplined, right? So James chapter 4 verse 6. Just ripped my page. Are you kidding me? It says, but he giveth more grace. Wherefore he says, God resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. So we can't be proud in this walk. We can't be proud in this house. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is going to magnify us if we actually be submissive to his ways. You know what I'm saying? Some sisters, when some of your wives is submissive to you, the Most High might bless them with a child. You know, and we got to know in the Bible, that's a prophecy. She's going to go through birth pains. Right now, your mother, the Viola for you, Quali, you can see she in agony. She's in pain right now. But if you go to the scriptures, it says that women, that is their curse. Their curse is labor pain. Right now, love, you in pain? Mm-hmm. So that's a prophecy. Y'all all get to see biblical prophecy right in front of y'all. That should let you know, yo, God is real. God is real. Guess what? My and Yaya, they have a child, they're going to go through the same thing she going through. And that's prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Women bleed because of their period. They're going to be unclean. She goes through that. Guess what? That's a prophecy because Yaya and my haven't bleed yet. They haven't hit that puberty yet. And when they start, mommy, I'm bleeding. Guess what? That's going to be a prophecy because the older they get, they're going to find out what a woman has to really deal with. They're young. They're not dealing with nothing. They're not growing chest. They're not having, I got to wear a tampon. I got to have a pad on. When you see these women dealing with that, you're going to be like, damn, this is a prophecy. Because the Most High, y'all bodies got to be cleansed. It got to flush out. That's why she go on her cycle. You going to go on your cycle because you're older than my. Then after, then my. Then your younger sister. So at the end of the day, those are all prophecies. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, TJ. And he says he giveth grace unto the humble. So if we want grace from the Most High, you know what I'm saying, we got to actually make ourselves submissive so the Most High can make us humble, you know, in front of other brothers. You want to belittle yourself and not say, oh, I'm better than you, I'm great. People say I'm better than you because they got a few more dollars. I got more change than you. But if you ain't got no knowledge, it really look like that person is better than you. You know what I'm saying? What is your question, TJ?
Then how do the girls know if they're bleeding?
Because it's their...
They're gonna do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday.
Because it's a woman's cycle. When they hit puberty, just like you're gonna hit puberty for a boy, when they hit that cycle, is either it's gonna happen out of nowhere when they just wearing regular clothes, or it just might happen when they stomach hurt. Some women, like my sister, she went to school and it just happened. And it was probably an embarrassing moment. It's people I know that had a stomach problem and they're like, Mom, my stomach hurt. And then she be like, wait, you might be having cramps. So she go get her daughter. So now some women have it different. Lord willing, my and Yaya, they're not in school and they learning. And then the next one you know, they look down and there's blood on their pants. And they be like, oh, and they feel embarrassed because their friends and their family see it. But now that I'm educating them, they're going to know before it actually happened. It's not going to make them cry. It's not going to make them be scared. So if they have stomach problems or certain going on, they could be like, Viola or Gabar, I'm having stomach problems. And then now, be like, yo, babe, I'm not a female. So what is this? Stomach problems? That means she getting her cycle. Oh, babe, let me go get some tampons. Let me go get a pad. Then she give her the pad. She go to the bathroom. Hey, my, did you? Yeah, I did see it. Now she's seeing that she finally hit puberty. You have a different form of your puberty because you're a boy. She has.
Have a baby?
Huh?
I want to have a baby.
From what? When you have puberty? Puberty is when you hit age of manhood. It's a manhood. She hits puberty, and actually her body is growing her to be a woman. She's not fully, she's still a child. She's still a baby considered to me. She didn't hit puberty yet. Both of these, they're young women. They're young little girls. They're young children. They're babies because they didn't even hit puberty yet. You know what I'm saying? So when that time come, it's a different movement when you hit puberty. You know what I'm saying? They got to look up. Y'all got to start wearing deodorant soon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all all got to be able to wash your own body correctly. You know what I'm saying? The women, y'all got to learn how to wipe yourself correctly when y'all use the bathroom. Boys got to learn how to wipe themselves when they use the bathroom correctly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm telling you. Luke chapter 14 verse 11. We got a few more and then we done. It says, "For whosoever exalted himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted." So abased means to belittle. So it says, "Whoever exalt himself shall be belittled." So if you exalt yourself to be high, I'm mighty, I'm better than them, guess what? The Most High is gonna make you little. He's gonna make you abased. So say if you say, "Oh, I'm better than TJ." Oh, Gabar. Oh man, I was with Gabar family and I was learning. They was teaching me the Bible. Man, that thing is so like I'm better than them, man. I don't want to know this, man. My dad don't teach me. My mom. I'm glad they don't teach me. Guess what? The Most High gonna make you little. The Most High might eventually make you lose friends. The Most High might make you lose your phone. Guess what? Eventually, we're gonna move out this house. Where are you gonna be? You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you want to wish and hope that it might be a future that you're going to still be able to see that, man. You know what I'm saying? The same with TJ. It's the same thing with you, the same with TJ. The same with TJ and you is for my mind. The same with my mind, you and TJ is Yaya. They all have a volume in these scriptures to know, you know what? Let me not exalt myself and let me know what's in front of me. You ain't getting a chance to be educated, but you got somebody in front of you that is educating. I should be like a little Wayne to you because I'm teaching you something that you don't have the grasp of. And now you get to know you a Hebrew. When Yahushua cracked that sky, I want you to be able to walk with me, TJ, Yaya, and Mai, and Viola in the kingdom. You want to see the gate and be like, dang, that's what he was talking about. But you don't want to die on this earth and then you're going to be born in the kingdom. I don't want to be born in the kingdom. I want to walk in the kingdom. Because if you're born in the kingdom, you're not going to have that, oh, I'm flying. No, you're going to be a bottom Israelite. I'm trying to be the higher up Israelite that's going to be going like this, phew, or pew, teleporting, or riding the chariots. But if you're not obedient to even your father, not obedient to these scriptures and being like, you know what, my father, he's not teaching me, but I love him. Boom. But Gabar, show me some more. Yo, Gabar, can I please get some fringes? Guess what? You're going to be the light for anybody in your household. So you might be the one to wake up your dad. Don't you want to see your dad walk in the kingdom, or do you want your dad to be born in the kingdom? If he be born in the kingdom, he's not going to be your father.
You're going to be his father.
Walk into the kingdom.
Huh?
Walk into the kingdom.
Right, you see? And so what you're doing right now, you're just showing a form of how you want to get into the kingdom because you're listening to knowledge. This is what makes me happy. And out of all little TJ little friends, I like you, man. I'm cool with you. Maybe not your dad and everybody else, but you, I see potential in you, man. Because I didn't ask you for you to come in here. I asked you, yo, we about to, and you said, hey, I want to join. When we did the camp thing, I said, you don't got to come. He was like, no, I want to come. The TJ other friend, he wanted to come back home. Even if you wasn't fully paying attention, you still came to camp. That's something that make me be like, I like him. That's the only reason why I like you. Because you cleave to it. You see him wearing fringes. You even asked, yo, can I get some of those? That made me be like, yo, I like him. None of TJ other friends didn't do that. Some of his other friends wouldn't probably be obedient to listening or understand those things. And if TJ, he always say you his best friend. Kwali this, Kwali that. And like I tell her, if she say her best friend Ashley, Mama got her best friend. If you got all these best friends, you should be educating your friend like, yo, you a Hebrew Israelite. If he like you so much as a friend, he should be teaching you like, yo, man, you should do Bible study with us on Friday. I want you to walk in the kingdom with us. You never know. He might grow up and not want to be in this truth when he get older. But that's why you want to train up a child in the way that you want them to go, and they won't depart. And that's why I'm doing this. So if TJ or Yaya might get older, if they leave, guess what? They're going to show me, but they're going to show the Most High. They don't want to walk in the kingdom. They want to be born in the kingdom. TJ, that will not be your mom. Yaya, that will not be your mom. My Anna will not be her mom. If she's born in the kingdom, she's going to have a whole different mom and father. A whole different mom and father. She won't even be Yaya no more. You won't even be TJ. You might be somebody totally different. But at the end of the day, we all trying to walk in the kingdom. So you can see your mom is going to still be my rib. You're going to still be her son. At the end of the day, if it's the other way around, you're going to come out another man's McNuggets, and you're going to be another man's child. And guess what? You're not going to be TJ. You're not going to say, oh, man, I remember the good times. And when you see her walk past you, you're like, I remember when I was your son. It's not going to happen like that. You're going to be another child, and you're going to be like, Mom, Dad. You're going to see one of your sisters and be like, Shalom, sis. Y'all about you on Shay about the thumb. And guess what? TJ, we ain't gonna remember a TJ, a Yaya, or a Mai. I ain't gonna even remember a damn Kwali. But if we could walk in the kingdom, we're going to remember what we did in our past life. We're going to remember the flaws we had. And we're going to look and be like, damn, we really got in the kingdom. Don't you want to remember everybody in here? Or do you want to go in the kingdom and not even know anybody in this room? What? Everyone.
I wanna walk in the kingdom with my family.
What about you, Kwali?
I wanna walk in the kingdom with my family.
What about you, Yaya?
I want to walk in the kingdom with my family.
TJ, leave alone.
No, Mom might sleep. What about you, babe?
I want to walk in the kingdom with all my family.
That's the same thing I want to do. And my family is not just necessarily you. It's all of Israel. So the people I do this labor with, I want to walk in the kingdom with them. I don't want to be reborn. I might be reborn from my Akyar and Mayan if he gets to the kingdom. I might be reborn by Daniela if we get into the kingdom. Your best friend, your father, your homie, or a girl that's across the street, whatever dude she with, when you get to the kingdom, you might be born through his loins. I'm not trying to go through that. I'm trying to walk and see pearl gates, find gold. I want to get my garment, and I want to be able to go phew. I want to be able to fly in a chariot. I want to be called one of the great mites that the Most High say, yo, you got cities. If you become a low Israelite, you ain't gonna own cities. Right now we in Buffalo, New York. This is a town. This is a city, whatever you want to call it. When we get to the king, you're gonna own a city. Like, say if this was Israel and this is a city, and you were a higher up Israelite, Buffalo would be your city, and then TJ can fly and be like, Niagara Falls is my city. We're going to own cities. And the sisters is just going to do what sisters do. But the men, we're going to own cities. You're going to go home and then fly and cross the skies and then go to your city you own and make sure everybody working, people doing what you told them to do. If you don't walk into the kingdom and you born, I don't think you're going to own no city. But you're going to be an Israelite though. All praise to the Most High. But do you want to be the ones with powers that the Most High give you?
Yes.
Yeah, because without that, you gonna be just a regular Israelite, right? I'm gonna give y'all one more. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 4, right? I'm gonna read 6-2. It says, "By humility in the fear of the Lord are riches, honor, and life." So if we humble ourselves in the fear of the Most High, he said you're going to have riches, honor, and life. So what we were just talking about, in the kingdom, you're going to be rich. But you're going to walk in there to know you're going to be rich. Having a city is rich. Having powers is rich. Having glorified bodies and people afraid of you. And they, hey, master, hey, that's rich. Being honored from all creatures, all nations. A lion gonna walk up to you and you gonna pet it. Even you a low one, but just imagine you gliding in the air and you come down and you see the lion and then you petting it and then you just go somewhere, man. He gonna give you abundant life, man. You might be fruitful in the kingdom. You might have 1, you might have 7, you might have beautiful wives. You're gonna have servants building your foundation, man. You have to know this is why we want to apply who we is now so that we can get that. Right now, can any one of y'all fly? No. Can any one of y'all get on the chariot?
No.
Are any one of y'all in a glorified body? Because your glorified body, I'm 5'7". When I get in the kingdom, I might be 7 foot. I'm you. Some people gonna be looking at you like this. Hey, master, what you want me to do? We gonna be way taller than what we is now, man. So it's in the kingdom. It's way more stuff that you gonna have that you don't have now. So this is why you want to apply this pressure to yourself now. When you go home, TJ, when you go to your grave and you go to sleep, just think in your mind like chariots. Yo, the kingdom. If I just listen to my mom and dad and listen to them and really be serious about it, I want this. Go to sleep thinking of that. You might have a little baby dream about flying on a chariot or owning a city or everybody saying, "Oh, the king is back." Because if you from the tribe of Judah, or you could be, if you is Gad, people, you might not be, but for you to be in any part of the 12 tribes, people are going to praise the children of Israel. Kwame Yasharella, the mighty king is here. Just imagine people saying that to you. But is it when you go outside? Is any the mighty TJ? Nobody ain't saying that. Nobody give no damn 2s or 3s about me, you, Kwali, Mama, Yaya. But this is why we want to approve that, so that we can apply ourselves in these scriptures, so that one day that can come. This is my last one. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6. It says, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." So right now, this is me training y'all, so that later on you won't depart from what I'm teaching you. So how old is you, Kwali?
7.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 9 years from now. When you get to 16, I want to make sure, I want to hope, Lord willing, I see you with more fringes. I see you with fringes. The same with TJ. If that 16, I want to see him trying to look fly with fringes on, having tassels, saying Yahweh B'Shem Mashiach Yahushai. I want to see him say, hey, his grandma trying to say, yo, nephew, yo, come over, grandbaby, you and Yaya coming over? Can we, grandma, can we come over after the Shabbat? Because I know you gonna buy me stuff, and I just don't want to be caught into that sin, because I want to own cities in the kingdom. Those things should make you not want to buy and sell on the Sabbath. That should make you be like, I want to do all these feast days. I want to be obedient to my parents, so I can be elected to be one of these mighty men that the Most High is going to call to rule the earth. In 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 55, he said, I made the world for our sakes. This world is ours. When you walk on that sidewalk, this is supposed to be your city. We supposed to be ruling Buffalo, telling everybody what we supposed to do. We supposed to have a servant coming in here saying, "Hey, Kwali, I made this for you, and I cleaned your car. I got you a dog. I got you a house, and I got you a car. Is there anything else you want me to do?" Yes, I would want you to do something. I would definitely like for you to lick every shoe I got and polish them. Whatever you going to tell them to do. And guess what? They're going to go ahead and go do what you told them to do. Polish your shoes. Clean your walls. Guess what? You got mad boo-boo in the toilet. Yeah, I want you to clean it. Clean it. Take the boo-boo out the toilet with your bare hands. Well, I don't know what's going to happen. But right now, you can't go out and go tell these heathens to go do that. You can't. You can't. But this is why we want to know the mysteries of the Most High is in this book. So next Friday, we're going to do it again. Lord willing, we're going to try to do it longer. The food, and I'm glad to give everybody the food. This is for the children. This is for the women. Bible study. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh B'Shem Mashiach Yahushai. Death to America, death to Esau. If I can do it, you can do it. If you can do it,
I can do it.
So, hey, and anybody that don't believe in these scriptures, if I can't smack you, I'm going to smack you with these Bible scriptures. I'm going to smack you with these Bible scriptures, man. So all praises, all again.
Yahweh Shema Shabbat.
Yahweh Shema Shabbat. Shalom. We got next.
Love you. Love you guys.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.